The U.S. government says Russian nationals are trying to disrupt the upcoming 2018 midterm elections. It marks the first time U.S. authorities have formally charged an outside entity with meddling in the elections, now just 2.5 weeks away. And Sean Calebs is joining us here on the set with more on this developing story.
Mike, thanks very much. The U.S. Justice Department announced it has charged a 44-year-old Russian woman with conspiracy for her role in trying to sow discord in the United States election system. Prosecutors allege Elena Kushainova was part of a Russian clandestine operation that flooded the internet with hot-button issues in the U.S., such as gun control, the Confederate flag, and immigration. In the process, she pushed misinformation in an effort to divide U.S. voters. Now, court documents say Kushainova's operation was funded by Russian oligarch Yevgeny Prigozhin. The operation allegedly used more than $35 million to create a media troll farm, and as part of Project Latka, flooded social media with fake postings to anger and fuel division in the United States. Kushainova is apparently based in St. Petersburg, and right now Mike is not in custody, and this indictment comes at a time when the head of U.S. national intelligence voiced a concern about alleged ongoing efforts by Russia and China and Iran to disrupt the upcoming midterm elections.
I know you don't want to get into the weeds, but it's really interesting how much guidance they gave them on trying to sound like Americans. A very interesting story. U.S. authorities really haven't shown any proof that Iran or China are meddling, but how does this investigation differ when we look at this in its total?
Looking at the special investigation that's been going on, obviously that's what everybody's looking at now. And while Kushainova allegedly works at a Russian firm that was indicted by U.S. Special Counsel Robert Mueller back in 2016, this charge has nothing to do with Mueller's investigation. Mueller is focused on allegations that Russians set out to cause mayhem during the last general election in the United States. U.S. President Donald Trump weighed in on this latest indictment and allegations that he benefited from Russian meddling. Earlier, Trump said the latest charges have nothing to do with his campaign.
Nothing to do with my campaign. You know, all of the hackers and all of everybody that you see, nothing to do with my campaign. You know, they go after some hacker in Russia and they say, oh, that had nothing to do with my campaign.
Prosecutors allege Russia ran an online operation that tried to discredit the presidential campaign of Hillary Clinton and steer votes to Donald Trump. Mueller is apparently trying to determine if he can connect the dots and Trump or his campaign to the rogue efforts, Mike, so stay tuned.
Yeah, it's a fascinating story. Sean, thanks so much.